as well heading into the season? Obviously, you have a greater, it's probably easier to solve the puzzle when you have, the directions which you acquire from real games. How much of a difference do you think there is from tracking practice to, all right, now you're playing a different opponent? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, and it is. It's why I'm a math guy. So
Yep.
like numbers make sense to me, right? Like when I look at numbers, whether they're the traditional statistics or they're the analytical statistics, like the numbers make sense to me, right? Like if we're at a 39% offensive rebounding percentage, that's good. Like, can we get it into the 40s? Like, then we're great. Like those things, and then being able to go to them and say, look, it might be 2 rebounds a game, 2 more, and we're in that 40 range, and we're an elite, offensive rebound. Same with like individual practice statistics, right? Like we track wins and losses, we track all the stats you track, we track some of the analytical stuff that we can in practice. It's harder in practice just because on a given day I can look and be like, I might look at it and go, man, our defense was really crappy today. But on the other side, you could be like, yeah, but your offense was really good. And it happens a bunch of times through practice, or the other way around. Where now when you get into games, you start looking at it and go, you know what, like, all right, our offense is really clicking and looks really good against, no matter who we played these 5 opponents, and all right, it's going in these games. Or our defense, hey, you know what, like, we're not good enough right now defensively, why, right? It's a little harder in practice to do that, especially because they know stuff is coming, right? Like, I call a play, they know it's coming, they jump the play, it's hard to run the play. Defensively, hey, we're working on pressure, they know the pressure's coming, so now they know, like, all right, if I throw it here and then throw it there, like, that's gonna break the pressure. So trying to gauge some of that gets hard. That's why this time of year and exhibitions and things like that are good, because you can get a little bit more of a feel of, all right, how is, Fairfield was breaking our pressure, running the guy at the side. We haven't talked about that, right? So now we see that, so now it's something we'll work on. So now we'll know when they throw it to a 5-man up the sideline, like, we're shutting everybody out there, that guy to bring the ball. We haven't worked on it. We just haven't talked about it. We haven't seen that as a situation.
This fan base and community takes a lot of pride in the atmosphere that this place is capable of producing. Just your own level of anticipation and any nerves or excitement surrounding being in that for the first time?
Yeah, just excited for it, like just excited for these guys to experience it. It's funny, in our film session here shortly, one of the clips from the exhibition is, like a steal, we hit a 3, and then our pressure was kind of like just okay. And it's like, and Jimmy actually made the point, he's like, that's where like the roof's about to come off the Siegel Center, right? So now that'll be a different, different juice to them of like, hey, so we're gonna show that today and talk about that, right? Like, this is now like capitalized, because that other team is like, yo, what are we gonna do? We just turned the ball over, you just hit a 3. I can't hear myself think. Coach is trying to yell something, I have no idea what he's yelling. We have to take advantage of that. So it is something we're going to talk about and show them where we can show them, because it's something we all have to be ready for Monday night, right? There's good and there's bad to it too. Like there's, you don't want to be overly adrenaline rush because the crowd's so that we don't then execute what we need to execute. We want to execute what we need to execute on the floor, get the crowd juiced and buzzing, put that fear into that other team and that other uniform, and use that to spark us, especially those times where we get a little bit tired, and now we can use that juice, to push us through.
Related note to that,